there it is. That's where every walk began. Well, when I used to live there, it looked more like this. It was a small house on a quiet street, nestled in a sleepy little town. But right around the corner was a place where adventure was waiting. So let's walk to that place where all of my NES adventures began. It would usually be a Friday afternoon. The weekend was just arriving. As far as I was concerned, the weekend started the second that last school bell rang, and we all raced outside, backpacks in tow. I'd get home and be waiting by the door to see Dad pull into the driveway. He'd walk into the house tired and dirty. He'd see me at the door, standing there in anticipation, and smile. I didn't even let the man get his work boots off before I'd have my hand out, waiting for him to make an offer to the NES collection plate. He'd reach down into his pocket and pull out a few dollar bills and some change. And if I was lucky, there'd be an entire $5 bill, which meant I had struck gold and would be able to rent 2 games that weekend. The walk wasn't far. At the corner of my street and Ashley Wilson Road was a giant American sycamore tree, and I loved walking beneath it. It towered over everything. Its huge leaves offered tons of shade in the summer and plenty of leaves to shuffle through in the winter. Stewart's grocery store had been a staple in my town for decades. Family owned and operated, they dedicated a small portion of their store to renting movies and video games. We were one of the first families in town to get an account there, and I would spend hours pacing up and down the aisles looking at the newest games in their collection. When I finally picked my games, I'd take them up to the front, and the cashier would take the game's instructions manual and make copies of the pages I'd need out of them. They would fold them up and put them, along with the games, in a plastic bag, and I was set. I was able to keep my games from that Friday afternoon until Sunday evening. In the summer, I'd really break the bank and rent games all week long. Most of the time I'd get lucky and rent some classics. Other times I'd find NES titles that didn't quite make the list. Either way, I always had a good story to tell my friends that following Monday. A few years ago, Stewart's decided to remove its video department. With the arrival of the internet and streaming, the era of DVDs and physical games were coming to an end. And while it's still alive and well in some places, in my small town, it had stayed as long as it could. But my journeys weren't always solo ones. I had friends join me. Sometimes my sister would tag along, and I even raced my cousins there from the house and back. Those walks meant so much to me. It was a chance to discover, to embark on adventures that you only saw in Nintendo Power magazine or heard about in school. Nothing was beyond your reach. You could save a princess, save the world, or even save the universe. There were treasures beyond comprehension and weapons and items that were truly one of a kind. And just like my walks to the video store, I didn't have to play alone. I had friends and family join in and help. These games grabbed a hold of us and didn't let go. Well, at least for me, they didn't. They've carried over into my life now, and I'm so grateful I can share that with you. So thanks for watching and walking with me to the video store.